Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here. Have the day off today due to some snow coming in. So I thought I would knock out a few reviews and maybe get some testing in today. So what I wanted to show you is kind of do an unboxing. I got this yesterday. And I got this, I'll go ahead and say from the outset, I got this from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I really love that company. I will say, and I have said before, that my opinion that their shipping rates are a little high because they do the flat rate shipping, but their customer service is outstanding. They have a selection that is awesome. So if you have knives that are machetes, axes, saws, all kinds of stuff that if you want, and a lot of places don't carry, they tend to have it. So another reason why I really like them. But when I got this, it was because I had a knife that had broken, and I called them up and I wanted to get it fixed, replaced, or whatever. But I'd had the knife for almost 2 years now, and since they no longer carry the knife, they're like, hey, just pick something out at the same price point and we'll send it to you. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, it wasn't like it was still within a 30-day or even 6 months. I mean, I've had the knife for a couple of years, and they're just going to send me something in replacement. And so, as you can see here, cracked it open with the Joe Pardue Utilitac 2 by Ontario. And was pretty excited to get this. Turn it around for you. You can see the name here. Marbles. That's right. Now I'd done a bunch of research and had heard a lot of great stuff about this, so I decided this would be a great replacement because I didn't have one. That's right. I don't have an axe. Why don't I have an axe? Well, because of where I live. Usually when I go hiking, camp, and stuff like that, I'm usually by myself. So there's not a lot of need for a large amount of wood to be processed. And if I take Baby Glock along, it's usually not really cold. So once again, not a lot of wood that needs to be processed. But I figured, hey, I can still always use one, especially around the house. If weather gets really bad, power starts to go out. I do have a fireplace in my house, so if I needed to, could go out in the woods in my surrounding neighborhood and get some wood that way. Or of course, you know, if I really wanted to get into some good, real cold weather, snow camping, stuff like that, this would be great to have. This is the Marbles axe. Let's go ahead and take this off. Now, if you're doing the research, it says it's made from a 1045 carbon steel. Wow. It's a hickory handle. As you can see, the grain orientation is great. It's in great condition, but it's unfinished handle, which that's okay with me. I'll probably just get some linseed oil and coat that, but got the back you can hammer with. What does it say here? Well, let me hold it off camera. Alright, El Salvador, where it was made. You got the Marbles logo right here. And wow, I actually think that's pretty sharp. Let me just, let's see if it'll cut paper. Obviously. Yeah, not really. Not great, it's just going to tear. But that's okay, I can always touch that up. But, I mean, I definitely think it won't have any issues with chopping. And I'll probably go out in just a little while and do some chopping with it out in the woods. But as you can see here, you could really be able to get a good grip on it to get some fine carving tasks done, or you know, any kind of detail work and stuff that you would need. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. We'll see once we get it out, of course, you know, how it does really well. But I even saw a video by Dave Canterbury on this axe, and I mean, he literally put this up against a Grand Force Brooks, which, I mean, if you know anything about those, I mean, those are really high dollar axes, of which just in my opinion, it's kind of like the custom knife world. It's like unless you constantly are out chopping wood, or you do a lot of winter camping, a lot of camping in the snow, I just, myself, I couldn't justify spending $150, $200 on an axe, or even like $80 on a hatchet. But I mean, this is hand forged. Yeah, it was in El Salvador instead of the United States, but I mean, you can just see the quality here. The craftsmanship that was done. Good hickory hardwood handle, so that's going to last a while, and if for some reason it did break, you could always make another one. But the shape of it's good palm here, and look, as you can see, the way when it thins out and then gets thicker again, you know that they had to use a much thicker piece of wood in order to get it down to this size. So that shows you they weren't going skimpy on it. They weren't trying to just use a thin piece of wood and make it even thinner. So that's a lot of extra wood that they've had to use. Wow, I think that's going to be good. It's got a lanyard hole here. Alright, well, just kind of wanted to knock out the unboxing. I'll probably get out later today, like I said, in just a little while, and do some chopping with it, see how it performs. And, alright. Y'all have a good day. And in the meantime, be prepared. Have fun.